Well. I turned on my Switch. Okay. It's just taken a really long time to boot this game up for some reason. Yeah, it's probably because like the million things I have in it at this point, but still kind of annoying. I saw a dude get just hit, like he was riding his bike and he got hit by a car today. It was crazy. Also, we basically had a hurricane roll through Chicago today. It was wild. Don't call it the Windy City for nothing, I suppose. All right. I don't know what to call any audience. Is it Shoopers? I don't know. You can decide that later, I guess. What? What for alligator? What? What could you possibly want? I don't think anything, probably. Let's... Nope, still no. Male Jellicent. That's crazy. Kind of wild, to be honest. Do some of these. I do want to go to a Dream Island today because I want to get more seaweed. And I want to see about any special items. So I think that might be how we start. I specifically need... Oh, I guess I didn't show you guys. I did some off-stream building. So I figured out the top of the build. I figured out the back wall, and I'm just still missing some seaweed to put in the planters along here. But as you can see, we kind of built through here, and then this back wall is almost complete. I think what I'm gonna do for what goes here is to put a frame with the Cascade badge. Either that or like in the middle, like here or here. Maybe here. Here could look good. Actually, I think I like that. Just putting this one higher and leaving like the middle frame like that. I think I do like that. But this is just a space saver for when that actually happens. But I think the back wall came out looking pretty nice. We still have some seaweed. What I want to do tonight is start the foundation of the... I want to start the foundation of the seating. I think I can figure that out in one stream. We'll see, though. And if not, no worries. All right, let's collect some of this. I'll also need to, at some point, kind of empty out my inventory to make some space. Actually, what does my inventory look right now? It's kind of full. All right, we're gonna make a quick pit stop to the old Buckaroo, the old center of stuff. Oh, I didn't want to talk to Dummies. Dummies? Nope, still didn't want to talk to Dummies. I want to talk to the only Pokemon that's talked to me. I love Luminion. I finally figured out why it's shiny over here. Apparently, Pokemon with the shine or scrub ability leave glassy objects shiny, which is a really cool feature, honestly. It reminds me of the shining badges from Gen 4. All right. Let's just put up some of this stuff. Put up the paints for now, but we will likely need them again. I grabbed a bunch of coral and other plant stuff last stream and off stream so that I could kind of play around with their spacing. But I don't actually need all of them on me right now. Most of this stuff I kind of want to keep on me, but a lot of it's gonna... Actually, I'm lying. A lot of this is going to go in the junk drawer for now because I used a lot of this to film a video this weekend. So I also was playing around with the twisty pillars, and I love them. They may be one of my new favorite pieces. Low/high key. I was trying to see if Magikarp statues might fit in our build somewhere, and I really, like, I don't think they do. And there's, like, some thought to you know, to do it, but mostly it's a no. So we definitely need, I don't know, I think like 20 or 30 seaweeds. And I don't know if there's a way to get more seaweed other than just finding it. I don't think you can grow it. I don't think there's any seaweed seeds. So I think you just have to go and get it from like a dream island. There's not enough. Oh, same thing actually with the ivy, which we'll be grabbing more of as well, because I think I ran out of that. The not the ivy. What's it called? Twisty seaweed? I don't know. We gotta grab some of that too. And then hopefully there's like a costume or an emote or a recipe down here as well. That would be amazing. That would be the best trip possible. I think I'm good on most corals. We don't need to look out for those. I'll kind of always take these. Also, I think they updated. You used to not be able to get square plant seeds, but now you can. So that's kind of nice. I mean, I like now that the DLC has dropped, I'm finding new items again. It had been a while since I had found new items, and this is just nice. And I also kind of need to look for art relics again so that I can have all the items again. I think I'm good on flowers as well, but I mean, I might as well get... No, I am good on flowers because I got a ton of seeds last time I was here. See, like this seaweed doesn't... You know, it's not nearly as prevalent as the flowers. I haven't thought of anything to use the white driftwood for, but I'm sure that once I do find it, I'm gonna want to collect 1 million of them. I think it's a really good piece. I have found the mythical for this, which my Pokedex is actually complete for this area. I've gotten the item for it. However, and I don't know why this is, but I still haven't found male Jellicent. You don't need to get both of the Jellicents or both of the Frillishes to complete the Pokedex, which is odd. I guess it makes sense. Like, you only need one of the species, which is fine. But I still do not have the male Jellicent. So my last Pokemon, but technically I've completed the Pokedex. Like, and he's only rare. Like, like I've gotten the very rare spawns way sooner. Maybe I just got lucky with the very rare stuff. I want them to make an upgrade to the rototiller to where I can hold it and scoop up all those flowers, like in one go. I think that'd be a nice upgrade to the rototiller. Because unless I'm imagining things, I don't think the rototiller has an upgrade or an upgradable food. Also, what's up, Pamami? How's it going? Pokemetal ingots. Probably never complain about those. This music reminds me of, like, shopping channel. It's like 50s music. It's a vibe. Here for it. Also, I know this game is not about speed. It's about, you know, playing at your own leisure or whatever. I get that. And there's plenty of people who I've watched play this game. You know, they're going at their own pace. But I watch people that, like, they're supposed to be really good at these kinds of games. Or at least, like, they have an audience that would suggest that's the case. And I watch them play these games, and it's like, it hurts me to see them struggle at some of the spots that they struggle at. Like, I think I watched someone spend like 40 minutes the other day trying to get Freilish to show that, like, to use the searching function on the item finder or the dowsing machine. And they could not do it. I was like, brother. Like, nothing, you know, nothing terrible about not knowing how to play a game. It's like, but, right? Because there's all levels of experience that play games. But if your reputation is that you're a gamer, like, I don't know. I have to steal these for now because I don't have the recipe for them. I want the recipe for them. Just haven't got it yet. Ooh, stuff. Oh, stuff down here. I actually need to collect some of this iron ore. Where's that sounds? Like, iron is one of the resources that we are just going to need a ton of. Which also means off stream, I will likely have to mine specifically for iron. I have a couple of factories set up for iron, like material, but it's just like, it's not gonna be enough. I'm gonna need a ton. Thankfully, it's easier to get in bulk than Pokemetal or rare Pokemetal. I actually don't know about Pokemetal. If I go to Dragonite's Island, I think the Pokemetal might, you know, be roughly the same. I do wonder, can I? No, I can't. Okay. I will say one thing I really enjoy. Well, not enjoy. I like it. I like it about this game is that the bar to ore ratio is 1 to 1. So if I have 1 ore, I'm gonna get 1 iron ingot, right? That's nice. Instead of having to get 10 ingots or 10 ore per ingot, I would have never finished that last build if that was the case. All right, this is some of the stuff that we need for sure. Actually, didn't see much of this on the outside, if there is any. Did I just see a box under it? Okay, I did. It's a grubby newspaper. So no secret emote or outfit for us today. Or recipe. That's fine. That's fine. Totally fine. I do need to start investigating the whirlpool / sparkly ripple skin though, so I can maybe find some more recipes. Specifically, I mean, I want all the recipes, but I'd love to get a. Ooh, I almost never find these. But I would love to get a recipe for the twisty pillars. That would make my day. What on earth? I didn't destroy this. These are just floating here. It's wild. See something new every day. Ooh, seaweed. Hopefully we got enough seaweed to finish off the build we're working on. I don't know though. Where is the item in this one? Usually it's it up here. Yes. I was thinking about this today. If I could get transported into any video game, it would probably be Pokopia. Which is very pleasant and no pressure to like do anything. And plus, because I'm a human, they'd all love me. Ooh, sparkly ripple. Okay. That's fine. Let's just go ahead and go to the build and start putting in the seaweed. For those of you who didn't see, I kind of worked on this a bit off stream. We've got the upper portion kind of figured out more or less. The only thing that I don't love, I mean, this is just a thing of the glass panels. I don't love that they look like solar panels a little bit. It's fine. But, you know, if it were me, I would want the glass or the metal framing to be just a little smaller. It's just not, though. I think that finishes the outside rim. And we just have to do the inside ones now. Oh, dang. 3 short. There are probably 3 somewhere around the basin that I could grab, but I think for now we don't actually need that. So I'm going to go ahead and destroy some of this sand because we don't need it anymore. This was for measuring the roof out. And then I really want to get started on the seating. I think that's project numero uno to figure out. And the speech sand will help me do that. So let's see. So this is going to be the main pool for like battles and stuff. This is like where the trainer would stand, and then this is where, you know, the gym leader would stand. I want kind of a diving board here. And I think this side and this side. I think there should be a small walkway, so like... Oh, I need to grab more sand so I can... Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and do that now, because otherwise I'm going to have to go back anyway. But I definitely need more sand for blocking stuff. Why not have more sand? This is kind of crazy. I've got a lot of marble. Do not have a lot of sand. I really don't want to have to go back to Pallet Town just to get sand when we're in a place with so much sand. So I won't. Also, I guess I can kind of let everyone in on the plan, on the big news. I'm planning a series on my Cloud Island, where I cover the entire thing in lava, and then try to build, try to capture all the Pokemon from there. I don't know the feasibility of it yet. I've been trying to cover it in lava. I only spent a little bit of time doing it, but I've already gotten the lava on it. The hardest part is getting things done without any other Pokemon around, because I can't make any habitats accidentally. Otherwise, it kind of ruins the whole challenge. Okay. So, I think 2 spaces is fine for a walking area. However, well, I guess 3, because the diving board needs to fit. Well, if we do a diving board, then we're going to want at least a space around it. Plus, so a diving board would be 3 spaces. You'd only have the 1 space. We want 2 spaces, then diving board. Diving board's going to be 3. So hold on. So 2 spaces. If this is the rim of the pool, this would be walk space 1, walk space 2. We'd want 3 for the diving board then. And then, but I don't want the poop. The diving board might have to go like into the water a bit if we want this space of 2. And I think that might be fine, since we'll have to put in the walkway anyway over here. Okay, so maybe I don't think I need to block out the diving board. Well, yeah, I do kind of, but only the depth. All right, so it would be 1, 2, 3. So then we'd want a space of 2 starting here, and then this block right here could start the stands, right? And with the stands, I think they could rise straight up like this, and you could have staircase leading up to them just here. So they would like come out this way, maybe a bit, right? And I kind of also need to figure out if I want an open area here, or if I want this, like, it to be walled off a bit. And I'm leaning towards open. It's a little bit less complicated. But I think I built the columns with the intention that there would be a base level of cement or something. So right, okay, let me just do this. So this will actually help me figure it out as well. So the road outside is going to come by here, right? This is gonna be the road-ish, right? But we actually it'll probably be a little bit wider. Something like this, I think makes sense. We can always play that by ear, but then it'll come in. I'll come into the gym like this. Right, and there, I don't know if I'm gonna make doors here or if I'm gonna leave this open. Because if I make a door, it's gonna have to be one of those huge doors that like comes all the way up. And my general thoughts are to not do that, so that I don't kind of ruin this open air. I really kind of like it being open air. So I do think that something could happen here, and I'm thinking maybe an arch. I think a really big grand arch would be kind of cool here. I'm gonna have to kind of figure out how that'll look. But in the meanwhile, and I might actually do that next stream as well. But so they would walk in here. This would still be flat, and then they could walk in over here, and this would come, I guess, up against. So the pool would start here. Oh, actually, this means that the pool probably actually needs to start here, because this area would probably need to be walkway, and if we make other thing walkway, so well, actually, we want to actually to start 2 spaces up, because then this is the walkway. So even though we made this space pretty big, it's like already we're learning into some space limitations. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is fun. Some classic water problems. Excellent news. Luckily, water should be, by all intents and purposes, way easier to fix in this game. Or in this, since the DLC dropped. Okay, so now, So now, the pathway, and I'll use white rock to block that off. I have white rock for sure, right? Yes, I do. So the pathway itself will be this. Right, okay, maybe not, here. Okay, and then if that is the pathway, the diving board would have to, so the path would actually have to come out 2 spaces this way, right? And then the stands themselves would have to am I doing this right? Hold on. Actually, maybe not, because, well, no, I am, because the diving board will go to here, which I'm just gonna block that out with blue rock. That's the diving board. And then the path would continue this way. All the way until the end. And then it would kind of come in this way. And I guess here. Well, where's the, so it's back here. And then the main diving board would be like here. The high dive. So it should look roughly similar on the other end, but this would be the area where, oh, you know what? I messed up because as soon as the diving board's over, they should come back to the center. I don't know how much space I'm going to need for the diving board. I assume 9 by 9 or 3 by 3, excuse me. Yeah, something like that. Right, but then more blocking materials. This would actually come down. Same basic idea. Would need it. Oh, I think. Yeah, we can adjust the pool last. But then it'll actually come down this way. Now, actually, I do need to check now is the time where I need to check the cerulean gym to make sure that I'm doing the diving boards on the right side. Oh, if I'm going for fire red, then I don't actually need the diving boards. I can just do the stuff in the middle. I think I was going on the Let's Go games. So let's... Yeah. Yeah, the diving boards there are 1 on the right, 2 on the left. Okay. Is the pattern the same? Like a little... It's not an 8, I guess. No, the pattern's not the same. Okay, we did Fuchsia City based on Fire Red. I think I'm going to do this one in kind of a mix, because I do like the idea of a diving board, and I think it could look good. Actually, you know what? I don't think I'm not going to do the diving boards. I'm just going to do them to fire red. And my reasoning for that is, 1, it'll make this less complicated. But 2, actually, I think that's it. I think it'll make it less complicated. Well, 2, it gives the stands more room altogether, and I don't have to do a weird sidewalk pattern. So this will be the little sidewalk area. This is technically nothing now. And then the stands now would start, I think, here. And I think I would want... I would do 2. Actually, yeah, I would do 2. I would do 2 there. And then they would kind of start to go up from there. And maybe they go back from here. I think I could go a decent amount further back now. I know what I'm working with. So I didn't know for a little while, but I think like there's a world where okay. Don't have enough blocks of sand. Okay, and then this. And then I think I want to bisect the lane. So we have here 1, 2. Total, well, Would it need to be total space? No, it would need to be total space minus the stairs. So the other stairs would probably be on this end. And they would also... Wait. Huh? Why does it look like there's two here? Because there is. Is that the same? Yeah, that's the same level. And you go back like this. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4. What do we have here? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. And we're not quite hitting the... Okay. Rude. Actually. Give me that. Okay. So then... I need to go grab more sand. So that I can actually block this project off properly. Where... There's almost for certain a place where I can just gather an actual ton of sand. Found it. It's called the beach. Oh, I see why I didn't get as much sand as I thought I was getting. It's because for every dual layer I break, I'm getting like white rock or black rock. That's fine. Okay. Continuing on. Let me just... Alright, we got some sand to work with now. So... 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's gonna drive me crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So we have an even number, which means I should be able to split in the middle by 2. Right? Be at 9 and 9. No, that'd be at 10 and 10. So I have 20. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then the next one would be 11. And it should be 11 on that side as well. But let's look, make sure. Yes, it's even. No, it's not even with the back. I don't think I care. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then so these would be these are really close to the edge. Let's do 4. I think 4 still gives us space. Because I need to figure out the back of them as well. And there's a little bit more space to kind of work with. I don't know if I'm going to do any type of fence around the area or what, or if it's just going to be... I'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Alright, so we're gonna do 4 over here as well. Now, something I do kind of want to figure out, though. So these, okay. So this will be stairs. Right, but do I want to do straight up stairs? Or do I want to split it and then extend? If I split it and extend it, the only problem with that is so okay, didn't want to build. Okay. So, like, I guess how do people get to their seats from here, though? Should be something akin to bleachers. I actually think probably I fill in the first level. Right, so like this. And then this would be a step, right? Like this would be. Oh, actually, they should be like this. So that's where you. And the actual seats would be here. Right? Am I crazy on that? So people would stand here, but they would sit here. I think the actual seats themselves. I think maybe we do something like that because it's going to be like this. The top ridge line is also seats. Does that make sense? If right, something like that. And then ostensibly people could sit here. Ooh, I see. I see the issue. Okay, so well, is it really that big of an issue if it goes to the edge? I don't think so. So I'm supposed to do that. Then the stairs would almost need to go up just as high. Okay. And then, you know what? I bet. Obviously, they're not going to use it, but with this, no. What about this? No. Well, no. We need something that's like half a block high. I guess we could use actual chairs. I think that looks good as stands. It goes pretty much all the way up to the wall. And it doesn't block, importantly, it does not block the pattern, the inside wall. Also thinking, do I want this to be raised? So I'll see how it looks. So that look normal? So like people could stand here. No, I think I like the first way better. And then I could put a border on it, like a concrete border. And I think that would look fine. Okay. I think this looks all right. Yeah. I have to kind of deliberate on what block I want to be used. Like, I would do white rock, but it's not going to look like this when it's on its edge. I don't think marble makes sense. I'm going to have to look around at the stone floorings, I think. All right, how much sand do I have left? Enough, I think. So this should be the midway point of this stand. And what I kind of want to do before I finalize is I'll probably build out one section completely, and then I'll transfer it to the other ones so that it takes less time. Because if I figure out what section I want completely here, then I don't have to worry about it looking good, and I can finish it off stream. So let's... What's this, right? That looks good. All right. What are we gonna need here? So I do think these with some shrubs could look really good. So let's do that. Oh, excuse me. I'm thinking I want to paint these though. Let's do that cyan, and then we'll get some shrubs as well. We need to get some stones. I'm gonna have to grab some seedings, see if that works. And that's pretty much it. Okay. I don't think concrete wall makes sense. Aged stone wall. I shouldn't need that much to test. We'll do 50 test size. Actually, I think we could probably get away with like 30 test size. I also think either way, I'm going to want the pattern aged stone wall. Antique wall. No. Stately wall, we'll try. I don't foresee that one making waves. I don't think stylish brick wall. Stone pillar middle could be fun. Oh, actually, confectionery wall lower, I think would be really fun to do as either the top portion. Yeah. I need lumber for this? All right. I like that for the top ridge. There's another world where I do some more of these. I have to paint those, though. I also like these. And I think with the right paint, they could look good. Aged stone flooring, light marble. Yeah, we could do some light marble. Gonna need to grab those paints, though. I don't think I do triangle. I don't like the vibrant glossy tile for this. Fish scale tiling could actually look all right. Or iron plating, actually. Let's do some iron plating. See how that looks. Ooh, levee could actually look good here as well. Actually. All right, let's test all these. It's almost like not a symbol. It'd almost be like saying something if I got levee, like we're holding the audience back or whatever. All right. Oh. Yes. Oh, some shiny pearls. How nice. Which reminds me, we need to drop off our dirty pearls right here. These guys are very efficient in cleaning these. Okay, let's grab those paints and get to work. Probably a few of these, definitely a few of these. I need to make more paint. I have to do that off stream as well. Okay, let's do. Oh, we didn't use this last time either. There's a lot to test here. There's a lot to test, a lot that could look good. Only a few things will. So we have this. Ooh, this looks good. But I really, you know what? That dark blue is also calling my name. Look at that. That's a great color. I do like this. This would match the overall theme. I do like that. These have some great colors to them. This reminds me of like a Gyarados. I think to keep consistency, we'll definitely. Ooh. I don't think I want to do cyan on cyan for sure. That gray looks good. Plain. The plain actually looks fine though. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna do these. And let's paint some more stuff. So we just made 40 of these, which I didn't need to actually make, it turns out. I want to look at the paint colors for this. I don't really like the cyan paint for that. Brown kind of looks good. Pink, ooh. This is a good color right here. Ooh, the black looks good too, though. Purple looks good. I mean, there's a lot of colors that look good with this. All of them are kind of in this bottom row, though. This, like, kind of off-white blue. I like it a lot. I think we're going to just go ahead and go with this. And then I think... Looked at marble. Oh, I guess nothing else was paintable? Paintable? Oh, we'll definitely want to paint these white, though. No, but I do need to grab some bushes. I don't know which ones to grab. I mean, they could always just be placeholders for now. I can decide on the actual ones later. But we'll grab this and this. Maybe even some, probably not corals. Maybe some small corals. I said maybe not some corals, and then I just grabbed all the corals. What a guy. I don't hate grass here. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, see, the open air really looks good for, like, seeing the stands and stuff from afar. So I think I do want to keep it open air. At least mostly. Like, we'll put some decorations and some other stuff. Plus, I think a really good arch would look freaking killer here. Okay. So the first thing I kind of want to explore is just putting this here. Which... I'm like, I think I want to just do this. Like, this is so thematically on point. Although I should have actually seen what colors I could get in this, and I didn't. I'm so silly. Because there is a small thought of, like, is it going to match? Let's go ahead and do that. Because, like, there's another world, right, where I just keep the theme going. And do this. But looking at it, I actually don't like that at all, actually. I don't know. Do I do this? Just make sure. Ooh. Yeah, I really don't hate that. But I also, I don't know. I kind of want some variance for the stands. What about this? No, too fancy. Just like a smidge too fancy. This is, like, in a weird way, not as fancy. It does look more like ground tile, though. It's definitely something I would... Well, if I could find tile that matched it, though. I think the problem here is going to be finding tile that matches. Unless... No, and again, I think it still comes back to, like, a little too fancy. What about stone pillar? Some nice texture there, but I do not love it. I don't think we can do concrete wall. Can we do stately wall? Actually, I don't hate that. Okay, stately wall is definitely second choice right now. I think if I can find a good combo with the confectionery wall, that will win for me. The other option is iron plating. Very simple. Nice. I don't think I like the idea of iron here, though. I think I want it to be concrete. Oh, yeah, we had talked about levee. Ooh. Oh, levee looks good. Levee does look good here. And I like that it goes opposite of that pattern. Yeah, Levee looks good. Can I do... Now, here's the question. Here's the million-dollar question. Can I do Levee with confectionery? Does that look terrible? I really don't hate it. I do want to see the other colors, though. I don't think aged stone wall looks good. Stone floor? Yeah, don't hate it, but don't love it either. Okay. I think that's pretty much everything I wanted to try. I think it's either Levee by itself, or if I can find a good color of the confectionery wall, we do Levee and confectionery wall. Where did my food go? Here it is. And then I think also we probably extend this by 1 anyway. We shouldn't hear flowing water anywhere. Oh, I see. Huh. How nice. Way easier to fill in water these days. Ooh, maybe just the one. And we want coral? Yeah. And that looks just dandy. Yeah, I think I like that. I like that a lot. And it'll sort of function as a fence as it goes up, too. But just to be sure. Okay. Okay. Well, I do kind of like that. Nope. This is one of my favorites. I like, it looks great. My only problem is I don't know if it works as an entrance to a stadium seating. So I don't know. Ooh. Kind of like that. No. Maybe I put just a sign on it. No, I think we had it right when we did the purple coral. I think that looks good. I think it can look good going up. Looks like its own little planter thingy. I think that looks fine. Let's go paint the confectionery wall and see if we can't get a good color. So the levee is gray, which makes me think we try to get a neutral tone for the confectionery wall. Oh, okay. I mean, white looks good. So those are going to stay pink regardless. This kind of looks good. It's like a metallic. The black could look good because it kind of is more gray anyway. I actually don't like the gray. So white. I think I'm going to try this first, and then if it doesn't work out, I'm going to come back and try the black. I could probably just bring Smear Guru with me. Yeah. Come on, pal. Oh, I forgot that he can't swim. Hey, no worries, pal. Well, you can stay right where you're at. I'll come back to you. Just because you can bring them underwater doesn't mean they can suddenly swim. Oh. Okay. Let's try this. Okay, this is the gray, which is not an exact match, but I really like it. So that's what I'm going with. I think that looks good. Now, need to kind of decide what is going to be the floor here. And I don't think we need to do another pattern because I think that'll clash too much. Is there a world where I do this? So that no, I don't like the stars there. Yeah, this looks good. And then actually, no, I'm sorry. That looks good for seating. Now that I'm seeing it. Though I think having no walls, no lines looks strange. Maybe marble? No, marble is way too fancy. Stone flooring. Did we not just... No, we didn't try stone flooring. Maybe levee. Or age stone wall. Well, the age stone wall looks pretty good. Whatever I make this is actually... You know what? Let's do levee still. Because we're also probably going to do levee here. Actually, I'll probably do the reverse of stone steps here. I think the only thing is for this, I think I would want this to actually disappear. I think we want 3 rows. And then I think I just put like a fence or something here instead of a block. So we'll go get fencing material. Some more levee. And some more I need some type of fence, probably stone fence, honestly. Although there's a world variety, like, ooh, you know what actually could look good here is the new pearl fencing. So let's make some of this. Seashell, whatever it is. Let's make, in case that doesn't work out. I don't think boat are going to look good. Stone fencing, I think, looks appropriate. There is a new fencing option that I want to try out. And I think it would look just dandy. And I think I have an idea. Oh, yes I do. But it all depends on if I can paint the fencing or not. Oh, you can't paint the netting. That's disappointing. All right. First, let's paint this white. Yeah. Second, we are going to paint. Where'd they go? Oh, I can't paint that. Okay, never mind. And then let's go ahead and get more levee block, which is somewhere. Is it? Yeah, it's near the end. We actually probably need like 200-ish. And then we need more stone pillar upper. And probably like 80 or so. Oh, and I think I need more concrete steps, and I need them painted white. That is a lot of paint. Only get sets of 5, I guess, but whatever. Okay. All right, so let's do. I think we were running. All right, so the first fencing I want to try out is this. Oh, this kind of is neat because it goes toward that. The only thing is I kind of want it one space bigger. Like the issue with it now. Well, one, I think that is too fancy. But two is that there should be somewhat of a space in between the block and like where conceivably there would be, you know, leg room. Stone fencing? No. No. Right, I'm gonna try out the new thing. I do wish you could paint that because if you could paint it, then Interesting. Thought you could put this directly on top of. Suppose not. Okay. Ooh, you know what? Let's just try a border. So I will need to come back and paint it if the border works. Actually, is there a way where I think this could kind of look like seating, no? I think it could. Okay. I think that's option B for now. I still kind of want to try to find... I could have sworn... Okay, I did make it upper pillar. Okay. Now, if we have the seats here... Maybe just glass? Glass could actually look alright. Yeah. Yeah, I think glass actually does look good there. And now, can I put this on top of you? Yes. Okay. So I need more glass panes, and I don't think I like wood here. I think I want, I don't know, concrete maybe? Concrete border, but other than that, I think that does look good. Okay. And then I need to figure out whatever goes in there to fill it, but I also, while I'm over here, wanted to test this out to make sure this looked good as well. Oh, actually, I bet there's a worm. No. Well, well, there's a few things to try here. No, let's just do... I don't actually know for this area. Let's get the base settled first, and then we can kind of mess around with the other stuff. So first things first, I need to go get glass. Second, I need to get concrete borders. Ooh, or the new pathway lights could look really good here. Yeah, let's try those. I'll have to grab a generator as well and sneak it in somewhere. Probably just beneath the seating, it's fine. I think I might go old school with the wireless power transmitter. Especially if they're going underneath the seats, I don't need to glow from the sticks to kind of make a noise. I'll also make some of these. Okay. We are ready. Okay, first, let's get the glass up. Do I put glass up here? No, I think that looks silly. Next, concrete borders. Yeah, I like that. That's fine. I also think, though, there's a world where I do this. This serves kind of a dual purpose of seating and like visually separating the seats from the platform. Yep, don't hate that. Okay, now I need to fill in kind of that under area. I think I can just do it with sand, and it's fine. If it looks horrendous, then obviously we'll switch it up, but... yeah, it looks just fine. This one would probably look a little worse because we don't have the borders. Nope, okay. At least I imagine it'll look bad. Oh, no, it actually just seals it. Huh. That's convenient. Okay. Okay. And then for this back wall, I think maybe levee again. And something to denote that that is a separate space, but I don't know what yet. This is concrete. So actually the white rock should look okay here. Yeah. And then sand, fill this in. There's also a world where levee just continues across. Nope, I actually hate that. Oh, that's... I was gonna try that. Okay, we gotta go back and delete some, but... what about this? I think I like that just because it's like... it would show where the seats are. Of course I don't. I actually think no, I'm gonna keep these as concrete because I think I want the outer rim of the pool to be the pathway lights. Like here, pathway lights would look good all around the pool. So we're gonna keep these concrete so it doesn't become overbearing. Okay. Go with that for right now, and then I think I need to do something like this. 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 Okay. If we do them in every other space, look like this. And I don't think there's enough room to do the same thing on the other side, right? If I came back over here and I was to add, oh, yeah, there would be. Kind of barely though. That's fine. Okay, so let's go ahead and put the coral there, and then we'll see what rock would look good with it. Also, could this look okay? No. What about this? Also, there was an idea to do planters here. No. I don't think any way makes them look good. Maybe like here, but no, no. Ooh, I don't hate that. The only problem with this is that I would have to put one on the ground over there, and I kind of don't want to do that. Well, no, I feel like it'll be too crowded if I do that. How does that look? I don't hate that at all, actually. Okay, and then what we want is corals. Did I not bring any purple coral? I did. And I think I probably don't do one. Well, let's get rid of this one and this. And then we'll add in some sand beneath. So I think this will all be separate wall. But I think what could be cool here is maybe like a vase. I'll explain what I mean by that in just a second. I think this could be cool planted in the middle here. It would look like this. This. Ooh, wait, is there a world where I make that on top? No, I think I like it like this best. Sand. Now, I do like that, but what if... Why not? That's weird. Oh. That's weird. I'm gonna put pink grass on top. Oh, oops. I've definitely been destroying those, haven't I? Yeah. Did not mean to have been destroying them. That's all right. Let's see. Well, we'll go get the grass first. I should have enough. Well, I should be able to just set this across and walk. Boy, this is becoming quite the conundrum here. Alright, hold on. I think that's the normal sea level. Interesting that it won't come past this glass. And interesting that it won't. Really? So the glass makes it to where you cannot put more water down, which is kind of crazy. And it also is just impossible to destroy unless you get it right on. Maybe you want to destroy that ditto, the thing right in front of your face. Maybe. Ditto, please. Ditto. Ditto, the thing that you... Ditto. Please just... Ditto, please just... How do you destroy this thing? Okay, just... The thing... Okay. Okay. This is not... Can Lapras suck the water up? No. Interesting, but I cannot put water there. But why? I've always been able to place water before, but now for some reason, because I don't know. Let's try to fix this, maybe. So if I put some sand over here, will that, I don't know, help? Whatever it is. Not really. How about here? Okay, now it's saying I cannot put... Is there a piece of glass there that I'm not seeing? Yep. Okay, that's... I see what the issue is. Hard to see the glass in this game when it's underwater. And it looks like there's a piece of glass here too then. Yeah. Alright, that should solve it once I suck everything back up now. Oh boy, what did I ruin? Oh, nothing. Okay. Oh, no, you still can't do it. Why? What? Alright, what about here? Will that? No. I can put one. Okay, what is happening right now? Oh, I didn't want to destroy that. Okay. What? The water mechanics in this game have actually gotten worse. And now that was possible. They have. I'm gonna need to figure this out and make another entire video on it. Okay. Luckily, I still have some of this left. I want to use glass here, but it seems almost dangerous. Yeah, as soon as I use glass here, this becomes impenetrable. This block. I cannot enter into this block, even though there's technically nothing in the way. They destroy this, and there's still a weird block that you can't enter. What on God's green earth? So this is considered... This is the dumbest mechanic. This is actually silly. So, okay. Okay, I'm flying into this. Will this only destroy the glass? Yes. Okay. So how do I get glass siding on in here without ruining the water around it? Maybe the answer is I don't. All right, I'll figure this off stream as well, but this is silly. Also, I think it looks fine without the glass. I just prefer the glass. Right, now, hold on. Well, no. I'll figure it out. Oh boy. Let's fill this in with honestly, I'm just thinking levee block for right now. Oh no, I don't like that at all. back section, maybe it should all be a Pokeball. Yeah. And then maybe this right here specifically is something else. Well, I don't love that it doesn't give all the iron fencing a little ball. Maybe this. Because then it makes it seem like you can walk off. No. Just don't love the little half circle thing. If I could paint the netting gray, that would just be the tits. Nope, don't like that. No, even if they were painted, that would still look awkward. Ugh. Oh. Yeah. Forgot that the only thing that really goes in the planters is flowers. Can't really put anything else in there. Oh, wait. Am I silly? Yes, I'm silly. Well, actually don't like that there. Even though that is circle flooring. Can you not put these next to each other? Like, such a weird placement. I need one more plant here. Would it have to be here, though? Okay. It's literally... Literally had it. Just put it on the side. Just... No, I feel like you know exactly where I wanted it to be placed, and you're just refusing. Oh. Yeah, I want that painted cyan. And I think it looks alright. Yeah, okay. And then for the floor tile, we might want this. Kind of fits the neon theme. Or like maybe it's too dark. I do like that. I think almost for certain it's not that. Oh, where'd it go? Is this too fancy? No, but also weirdly not matchy, so... I keep hearing a waterfall, and I shouldn't. It's probably all this stuff. Well. I mean, stone flooring is definitely the simplest. It's got a very clean look to it. I do like the glossy tiling and the vibrant glossy tiling though. Though I think my favorite might be the cube lights painted cyan, or like that nice cyan. Because then you can like, it'll outline the pool nicely. The other thing is like, since I'm doing probably the pathway lights here, I don't think I want them contrasting too hard with the the floor itself. So I think if I have some tiling like this, it should be more reflective in nature. So I think I do want to go with this. Other things, let me zoom out and just make sure that if I go with that, it's not going to really disrupt the flow of the rest of the building. All right. I think then, because it definitely does disrupt that flow, I think that stone flooring is how you do it. Not H stone flooring. Stone floor. Ah, here we go. And this looks like it's painted that gray color. There's also kind of the issue of what specifically to do for this. I'm thinking marble. All right, and then this will not be the final placement of the generator. I think that lights up the marble really nicely. Okay, ditto. Yeah. And maybe I do them on this side as well. So that would look like, or maybe... So I think it's... If I do that, then it's got to be... this. I don't know which one I really like better. Space on the outside or space on the inside. Let's try the complete outside. So it might make sense. I do like the path highlighted. That would look like this. Which I do like that this kind of looks like the rubber that you might see on the rim of an actual pool. Oh, it does. It kind of looks like a grate. I think I like that. Because then I can always put marble on that side as well. And add to that feeling of symmetry. Yeah. And the only thing that's kind of bothering me there is this section, but I think that's fine. I do think that maybe on the corners I'll put something a little bit different. Maybe another one of these. Or maybe something even bigger, I think, on the corners. Could look fine. Okay. So this is how I will build out the rest of the stands. So I'll do that off stream. So the stands will be built. The next thing that I really want to work on then is just clearing out this area, building out the floor plan, and then probably next stream we'll get started on the path that'll go in the middle of the pool, like the cerulean gym, and the stand / diving board that I want to be here. And if there's time, we'll get going on the pathway and the archway over here. The only thing I'm kind of sad about in this build is that I built it, in a weird way, I built it too big. Okay, if I'm here, I can see the shadows of the windows. But as soon as I come down here, I think they disappear. No, they don't. Oh, I'm just crazy. I thought they disappeared. I like that. Look at that. There's a little bit of tweaking I'm going to need to do on maybe the water / glass on this side of things. I don't know how that'll work. As well as if this looks bad when it's colored in, I'll kind of deal with that when I get to it. Got to fill in this whole back portion too. So still kind of a few things to figure out, but they're very minor tweaks. I think the stands ended up looking pretty good. All things considered, I like these blocks. I like the cement borders. The confectionery wall, I think, adds something really nice in this area that we really don't have, which is like that sense of frivolity. But overall, I think that neo-Greco-Roman style is really coming through in this, and I'm not upset about it. So I will be streaming again for sure on Thursday, maybe tomorrow, but for sure on Thursday at sometime around 9 p.m. CST. Thanks so much, everybody, for watching, and thanks to all the VOD watchers. You guys are great. I don't know if you guys saw the video that I put out on Monday, but if you like those tips and tricks videos, I plan on continuing to make more of those, as they're pretty easy to make. All right. But that's everything for me. You guys have a great night.